Before I started this fence company, I was homeless. I was living in a boat outside one of my friend's house, and we had a extension cord running out to the alarm clock that I have to this day that I really don't use anymore because I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning without it. But anyway, I had a job. I was working auto body shop, pan out too well. Met my wife, what would be my wife for over 35 years now. Met with her, and we were living in this one house out in Mary Meadow Court. Anyway, it was way out in Estacada. Well, not close. Carver. Anyway, whatever. We were way out there. It cost $5 to put in the tank in just to get into town, you know. Anyway, we were living there, and next thing you know, the landlords come kicked us out because I don't know why. We were paying our rent. They just wanted the house. We ended up having to move out, and I had a 72 or 1972 Skylark back then. Buick Skylark. Really nice, 74, whatever. And I had traded that in for a 14-foot travel trailer. We took the kids and her brother-in-law, and we were living in that from sister-in-law house to sister-in-law house, or brother-in-law to brother-in-law, whatever you want to call it. But we were moving from house to house. One day, her sister and her were near the house that we have now, and they seen a couple of signs in the window, one for sale and one for rent. And they went up there and talked to the man, and my wife told the man that was working on the house back then the story about what was going on with the kids and everything, and he handed her the key that day. He says, "Here, get your babies off the street." And so that day we were not homeless anymore. We still had that 14-foot trailer, you know, and it was selling it, but it was $360 a month back then, 1988. That old man, he was like a godsend to us, really, because 3 years later, after I'd been just trying my ass off, I graduated top of the class to be a medical assistant, believe that. But I was the only male in a female class, and that should have told me something back then. But I couldn't find a job to save my life. They wanted the females. But anyway, so life goes on. I took a 6-month tour up in Alaska on a processing boat, killing crab and whatnot, stacking them up for the Japanese people. After that, I came back. I said, I'm never going back there. I was sitting in my yard here working on a car one day, just, you know, so that way I can have transportation to get back and forth to these jobs that I was doing. But the old man come up that I'm renting the house from, and the only time I ever seen him was when he wanted money. Come up, and he walks up, and I'm looking at him. I said, "What do you want, old man? I just paid you." He goes, No, John, I know you just paid me. I want you to come to work for me." I'm like, "What?" He says, "Yeah, show up today over here." Gave me an address at 4:30 today, and I'll fill out a little paperwork, and we'll put you to work Monday. I'm like, okay. So I went over there, and all I did was I just put my name, address, and a phone number, social security number, driver's license number on a piece of paper. It wasn't even no application. It was just a piece of paper. Anyway, long story short, 15 years later, I worked from the laborer to the vice president with that fence company. I learned everything I could, and on the inside, I watched that man die. So once the loyalty from that fence company left, I was like, wow. I had to make a decision, and I resigned, and I took back my life, and like I didn't have it anyway, but I just took back whatever, and I took all that information with me, and I opened up Fix-A-Fence LLC in 2009. That's where we're at. You know, here it is 2025 now, and the fence company is still going, and my grandson's about ready to take possession of the fence company, which is so huge. What a blessing that is. A total answer to prayer. And I hope you guys believe in prayer, because it works. It's the most powerful thing in this world to fight with, besides guns, but or words. But still, they're still words, and we take them to God, and he answers our prayers for us. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but they're there. He listens, he hears. Enough of that. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that what happened with the first one here, so we'll move on. From there, I'll talk a little bit more about what maybe, I don't know, what, talk about buying the house maybe, or something, or how I got the fence company started, or hey, we'll figure something out. But anyway, this is John, Fix-A-Fence. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, let you know that, hey, just keep pushing forward, man. Just keep pushing forward. There's plenty of opportunity out here for each and every one of us. So we just need to keep plugging away, pushing forward. The ideas are going to come. And like I said before, just keep writing them down, man. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Get out there. Bust ass, take them, you know what I mean? Just get out there and get it done, because nobody else is going to do it for you. I mean, right? Closed mouths never fed, though. So that's what I learned from my brother-in-law. He said, John, a closed mouth's never fed. I was like, yeah, I got to open my mouth to eat. He goes, yeah, and you have to ask questions in order to get anything done. You have to ask questions. You have to ask for what you want in life. That's what the Bible says. Ask, and you shall receive. Seek, and you'll find. Knock, and the door will be opened. So anyway, all right, until the next time, John, Fix-A-Fence. Guys, keep smiling and have a great day.